Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ultimate Career, where we are taking ourselves from zero to hero. Today it's time for the Korean Grand Prix for the first time in Formula One's history. 3 races to go in this 2010 season. It's been an exhilarating season so far. 11 points is the gap from Alonso back to Mark Webber, with Lewis Hamilton now joining the title fight. It is now a 4-horse race with 3 races to go. How insane is that? Can't believe it's been so close this season. It was obviously this close in real life too, but yeah, it's been really close in game as well, and who knows what's going to happen in these last 3 races. But about myself, I signed with BMW Sauber for next season last time out in Japan. I had a pretty poor performance in Japan. Way too naive in qualifying, thought I was going to fly through, and then track conditions changed. I got knocked out in Q1 for the first time in my career, and then it was a little bit better in the race, but didn't score points in the end. So back to reality for us, and I assume it's going to be quite similar today. I don't know if you watched the Nakajima career, but we really struggled around career. Struggled in qualifying and in the race, so yes, could be another struggle today, but got to keep positive. Anything can happen in these races, so always points to be garnered anywhere we go. And we're going to head to qualifying for the Korean Grand Prix. Alright, no mucking about today, no prime running, no nonsense. We're doing 3 runs on options in hopefully each qualifying session. We're going to head out on options right now. The objective is finish 20th or above, so hopefully we will beat that. I'm not going to toot my own horn, so yeah, we're just going to go out there, no silly business, and we're going to get the job done. And one more thing to note. Timo Glock, after qualifying 9 seconds off the pace last time out in Japan, is out. He's out of the team, and Lucas Di Grassi makes his return. Obviously, he's my highest scoring teammate so far after his 13th place in Canada, so he deserves to come back into the sport, and yeah, he will be my teammate for, I assume, the rest of the season. Well, let's get this qualifying underway, shall we? Right, that was a pretty bang average lap to start with. Second place, just off the time of Nico Hulkenberg, who's clearly doing quite well in that Williams. As I don't think we're going to be able to use this second lap now. After as soon as I start talking, the concentration goes down. But solidly in the midfield, I'd say at the minute. Should be okay to get through, but I'm learning from last time out. Can never be too safe, so I'm gonna probably use this as a cool down lap and then go again for another lap, just to try and solidify my place into Q2. Oh god, that's a lot of curb. This lap's felt a lot better. This final flying lap that I've got on these tyres, see if it will be enough to get us a little bit further up the table. We've been shuffled down to P12, so it's not awful. What's it going to be is we cross the line. We found a 10th, but no positions. We're 3 tenths ahead of Kobayashi, and just under a tenth away from Hulkenberg. So, yeah, there is time. These tyres have done, 2 flyers, and I've been on these tyres for about 3 laps. So, yeah, we'll see. Skip some time, and I may annoyingly have to come out again. But I want to be safe. I want to get through to the next session. So if I have to put a new set of tyres on, then so be it. There we go, half the second found. I've had to put a new set of tyres on. And let's try and navigate through this final sector. It's so technical. So many corners on this track. You can't go flat out here. Oh, you can. Eating my own words. I think this is going to be a lot better of a time. Much better. Much better. Alright, let's protect these tyres, because we will need these in Q2. As it looks like the back marker's coming out. They're not going to have time. I don't know why they've come out. They're not going to have time to go out and start their laps. So, yeah, we should be pretty safe now up in 11th. So, pretty happy with that.
Good work, mate. We're through the next session.
Perfect. 11th place in the end. 2.3 seconds off the pace. Where have we ever been 2.3 seconds off the pace? So yeah, it's not looking amazing, but you know, still mid-table, can't complain. Let's see who's setting the pace though. It's Sebastian Vettel just ahead of Jenson Button, and Alonso up there in third as well, so pretty close between the top four. Not sure what happened to Webber to be a second and a half off the pace, but it's only Q1, you just have to get through, don't you? Let's see who didn't get through though. Yeah, usual guys down there. Lucas up in 23rd, so that's good for him. At least he beat Yamamoto in the HRT, and yeah, both Toro Rossos out in Q1. Jaime Alguersuari lucky to not get a race ban after another disqualification. Alright, let's go to Q2. Nice, 1:42.5 for our banker lap, which is very ideal. 2:10 ahead of Hulkenberg and a whole second ahead of Heidfeld. Yeah, we've been knocked down to P2 inevitably by Fernando Alonso. Yeah, that was actually a pretty good lap. I was quite happy with that, but this second lap, if I can, is the one where I need to pull it out the bag if I have any shot of heading into Q3, as Webber now takes away first place from Alonso. Oh wow, nearly 7 tenths up on my banker. Really good pace at the moment. Still left in these tyres. Just need to get these corners right. Don't run off. Nice touch of the curb there. Try and keep it flat and tuck to the wall. Don't cut the corner too much and run down to the line. What's it going to be? That's such a good lap. Into the 141s, and these tyres that have done 3 flying laps. So really pleased with that. Confidence definitely growing in this qualifying session. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have much more time left in me after that. But up in 4th, ahead of Michael Schumacher, so that's promising. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back to the pits and just cross my fingers and my toes, and hopefully we get to Q3. Let's see what happens.
Oh, bad luck, mate. We're just inside the drop zone. 11th place.
That is painful. 11th place in the end. I had to just skip to the end because yeah, I had no tyres left really. And yeah, the usual suspects, made it into Q3. So both Renaults, both Mercedes, Webber down in P6 again. So he hasn't had much pace at all so far in the session, as both of McLaren's line up in 1 and 2. Could they put one hand on that Constructors' Trophy this weekend? Anyway, I won't be able to see Q3 because I'm not participating in it, so we will find out who's on pole in tomorrow's race. I'll see you guys in the garage. Alright guys, here we go. It's the Korean Grand Prix, 17 laps around this new circuit built on Marshland, so let's see what happens here today, lining up in 11th place. So yeah, smack bang in the middle of the pack as we hurtle down to T1 as we start the race. Finish 18th or above. Hopefully I can achieve that and also finish ahead of Karun Chandok. We'll be running the normal strategy today, so options to primes. I'm going to try and get them to lap 7. The scheduled pit stop was lap 6. So if we can just eke them out a little bit further, then that might help us with the overcut. But if you've seen those scrolling names at the bottom of the screen, you probably have seen who is on pole. But let's go through it anyway. Yep, it's Sebastian Vettel in that Red Bull. He's turned up the wick in the last couple of races. So props to him for getting on pole ahead of the 2 McLarens. Mark Webber down in 4th. But at least he's right next to Button and ahead of Alonso. But I assume those Ferraris will be swapping places pretty early on into the race. Anyway, we don't need to worry about that. We just need to worry about our own race. And, well, you know, we're pretty close to like the likes of Kobayashi, Kubica, Liuzzi in the standings. So if we could finish or beat some of those guys today, that would be good as well. But yeah, the third last race of the season, it's all to play for.
So last race we finished in mid-table. Not bad, but not brilliant. I'm sure we'll do better here.
Alright, here we go. Starting from 11th place for this Korean Grand Prix is lights out. And away we go. Can we try and keep up with the guys ahead? Try and maintain some positions. We're going to go straight down the middle. These guys are Schumacher's round. Schumacher's round. And that's us up into P10. Thank you very much. Little freebie for us as Liuzzi is now behind us in 11th. So yeah, actually making a position up for once at the start of this Grand Prix. As everyone's checking up. Oh god, Kubica, sorry, going very slowly after that first straight. And we're going to be side by side. He's going to run along the curb, so that's going to scupper him down the straight. But he's still there. That Renault tugging him along. Yeah, I think we got braking potential on him. He's still there though, but we are up into 9th place. Thank you very much. He's still there on the inside having a look, but yeah, as we complete the first sector, we are up into 9th place. So yeah, very good start for us. Let's see if we can continue moving forward, but that's not the objective today. Just need to have a good race and beat the guys around us. And don't know if you saw in the opening cinematic, Chandok is on prime tyres, so he's going for that overcut today. Let's see if he's a threat a bit later on in this race, but still got 16 laps to go, so it will be a bit of a slog to get to the end, but yeah, 9th place, can't complain. Oh god, yes I can. That was terrible from me. Kubica taking that opportunity very swiftly, so fair play to him. Look at that, the two Ferraris going side by side down into T1 as we go onto the second lap of the race. Can I get back round Kubica? He's going very slowly, as is Petrov. He's still there, touched the grass, but I think we've got him back. It's a pretty good battle between us so far. Sorry, just trying to think of the right words to say, but yeah, lap 2, back up to P9. Yeah, Petrov going slowly now. Don't think we're going to be able to find a way past him. Maybe a switch back. Don't know about that. Try and get into the slipstream perhaps. Keeping up, but yeah, not able to impose anything on the Russian driver there. So we're going to maintain 9th place for now. It's good racing so far with the AI. Let's keep this up. Oh, that's I was nearly having my own mistake, but I think that was Liuzzi behind, who span at turn 1. So that's the second driver that span there at the start of this race. He's lost 11th place. I think that's Heidfeld up into 11th, who's obviously only scored 1 point since returning to the grid. But Petrov having a poor run through there, and that's an easy overtake for us up into 8th place, and somehow managing to actually race these guys today. I did not expect this at all before this race. So yeah, up into P8. Seem to have actual good pace today, so that's nice. Red Bull are at it again. Webber into the pits. What are they thinking? Surely they've got to stop doing this. I think they're doing the two-stop again. Mark Webber must be furious with his team. What are they thinking? Lap 4 already in the pits, and yeah, I think he's destined to do another two-stop today. Yeah, awful from him. Awful from his team, sorry. Nothing he can do. And if this is the reason why they lose the championship, then yeah, not much I can say about that. But that elevates us up into P7. Sorry, and forgot to mention. Whoa, concentrate. Hamilton is now leading the race, so it just goes from bad to worse for Red Bulls as Vettel has shuffled back down into second. Yeah, we've still got these two Renaults right behind us, keeping us honest. So if we make any mistakes, they're going to be right on top of me. As yeah, my front right is really starting to feel it now. It's very, oh god, come on, concentrate. Quite a big group following me now, and it's this section here I'm really struggling with. The downforce of this car is not helping me at all. We're second down from our best pace, and yeah, it's just car does not feel good through here. Petrov, whoa, Petrov had a look. Petrov had a look. Let's take a look ourselves. Let's see. Did I leave the door open? No, it's just physics model, isn't it? He gets caught on my backside and yeah, it sends him for a spin. Yep, there's nothing really on there, so oh god, can't really blame me for that, I'm afraid. Yeah, I've asked the boys to come out for the pit stop. My tyres feel awful. 3 of them going orange, and yeah, we're gonna have to bring it in this lap. And I feel, oh god, don't hit the wall. Oh, that was close. As we're being followed in by Kubica and Sutil, it looks like. So, can we hold up Vettel a little bit? There's Hamilton in, I'm assuming, and Massa too. So yeah, where are we going to re-emerge? We're going to re-emerge ahead of any of these guys. I'm not too confident, not going to lie. Alright, yep, here we go. We're going to have to wait for everyone to come past. There's a Sauber in as well. Oh, it's Heidfeld. Oh, I thought it was, I swear that was a Force India. Oh, there's 3 of them. I think Heidfeld was inside Kubica, actually. Alright, let's whack it around this pit lane, keep the trigger down, keep the foot to the floor, and we are going to re-emerge in 21st. Or are we? We've got a huge run on Sutil down the main straight. As Yamamoto is pulling us both along. There's a tiny bit of contact with myself. It's Sutil. Yamamoto on the brakes so early on his old options. And we're going to make the move stick on Sutil. A little bit scrappy, but got the job done. We've now got a run on Yamamoto. A little bit of weaving going on from the Japanese driver there. There's a Sutil now down my inside. Let's leave him some room. There's a stray wheel, so someone's come to blows, it looks like. But yeah, we need to focus. So Yamamoto actually moving away from us there, so that's not good. Alright, 20th place, lap 7. Obviously a lot more people yet to stop. And I think we're in a net 9th, 10th place at the moment, I'd say. So it's looking alright for points still. Lap 9, we've got a good run on Yamamoto. He had a poor run out of there, and this is going to be an important overtake if we can make it stick. But he's still there, to be fair to him, on the outside. And it's nice driving. There's a yellow flag up ahead. Not sure what's going on. Oh, it's behind me. It was Sutil. Can I get a replay? No, I can't. I'm not sure. Can I get a good angle? Oh, he span. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, he's span. So that's 2 Force Indias now who have span out of this race, and yeah, pretty poor for them. But we got to continue, and that elevates my teammate another place, which is good. Good for him. Well, there goes Yamamoto. A couple more drivers into the pits as well, so it should be up to 16th place for us. We'll see who those guys were when they re-emerge. It was Buemi. Kind of looked like a Lotus. Don't quote me on that, but it did kind of look like a Lotus. So yeah, up to 17th now. And oh god, Kubica going very slowly. Maybe my brake away a bit too late there. I Actually, I don't know. We got a run on him here. We get into his slipstream. Maybe size him up. Gonna go around to the outside. He defends well. Maybe switch back on. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it. I think, yeah, we're gonna hold on to 17th for now. Yeah, I was about to say I'm getting a little bit worried. It's lap 10 now, and you would have thought that most of the... Yeah, thank you, Rob. Yeah, where was I? I was going to say, yeah, you would have thought that most of the option tyres runners would have hit by now. So, unless there's a lot of prime runners in this race, which is not infeasible at all, then yeah, we're in 17th. We haven't made up a bunch of positions yet. So, yeah, it's not looking great at the moment. Okay, it's alright. Kobayashi in, and there's two more drivers into the pits. So, we're up into 14th now. I think I just saw that was Barrichello. Yeah, well, it is Williams. So up to 14th, okay. Slowly making back these positions. And still got Kubica ahead of us, Buemi behind. Right, Lucas making his pit stop. He's probably going to re-emerge in last place, sadly. But yeah, 14th, lap 11. 6 laps to go, so it's not all's lost just yet. 12, a couple more people into the pits. Looks like Liuzzi was one of them, and couldn't quite see. Oh, there's Massa. Massa's span. Oh dear, he spanned from 8th place, I think. It's not good for him. 7th actually. So yeah, up into 11th now, and we are sniffing points once again. And Kubica going very defensive here. Not sure where to go. He brakes very early. Can I find a way round the outside, perhaps? Got good traction there, and I think that's going to be job done. We've actually got the grunt on the Renault, which is a nice change. And yeah, up into 10th place. Nick Heidfeld up next, so if he can maintain this running in the points, that would be good for him. He's only on 1 point so far since his return. So yeah, he's definitely looking to add to that solitary point that he has at the moment. But yeah, P10 for us, up from our qualifying position now, and let's hopefully we can stay ahead of Kubica and see if any more people come into the pits as well. Another driver, yeah, there we go. There's Mark Webber confirming that they're on the 2-stop. Yeah, pretty shocking from Red Bull, this 2-stop strategy business. No idea what they've been thinking or what they've been smoking in that garage. No idea, but we're up into P9 now. Obviously before the pit stops we were P7, so we have lost a couple of places actually. But that's fine, we're still in the points. Still holding on to Heidfeld up ahead. Kubica now into the pits, yeah, he's followed by Buemi, I think. Barrichello, one of the Lotuses, and Hulkenberg. So yeah, if I make any mistakes, I could very easily be outside of the points. So these next 5 laps are very important. And there's a puncture. I'm not making that same mistake again, like I did in Spa. That is definitely having a flashback, because I'm going to go straight on here. There we go. And yeah, we will keep 9th place, not let the random punctures get to us. We'll carry on in P9. Well then, you join me on the final lap of the race. Sorry for the lack of commentary in the last, well, ever since I came out of the pits basically. I've just been concentrating so hard. I've been trying. I have been trying, to be fair. They're all going very slowly here, not quite sure. Yeah, Button's been holding up this pack forever. Ever since we got out the pits. There's Button, Vettel, Schumacher and Heidfeld ahead of me. But yeah, I've just been concentrating so hard. I haven't been talking, as usually when I start talking, that's when things go wrong. And I've managed to stay in P9. So we've only got these last 2 sectors to go. Hamilton looks like he's going to win this race, which he's basically led from start to finish, so fair play to him. He's definitely now looking like a strong contender for the title. He's definitely got a lot of momentum behind him, as he has won the last 2 races now. So yeah, it's looking good for Lewis, and we will see where the other title contenders finish at the end of this race. There we go, he crosses the line. Lewis Hamilton wins the Korean Grand Prix in 2010, and we need to concentrate now, as we've only got a few corners to go. As Kubica, there he goes, he's been waiting for his opportunity, and he's got me. It's going to be tight, side by side. Look, great racing. Sorry, I can't get my words out. Oh, he's just got us at the end. 2 races in a row where we've been passed on the last corner. Oh, that stinks.
10, nice driving, well done, well done.
Whoa. Clearly someone's happy with 10th. I mean, I'm also happy with 10th. I was not expecting to score points today. But yeah, could have been 9th. Could have been 9th. But what's the difference at the end of the day? Kubica, great battle throughout the race with him. So I'll be going to give him a high five after the race. Anyway, let's see what happened at the front. Lewis Hamilton wins the race by 7 seconds ahead of Nico Rosberg, who returns to the podium. Fair play to him, but is it a little bit too late from him? Fernando Alonso, that's important for him to get onto the podium, with some of the other contenders not performing so well around him. So well done to him. Excuse me. Vitaly Petrov, great performance from him. He's turning it around towards the end of the season. Renault as a whole are turning it around after their horrible dry patch throughout the middle of this season. Jenson Button, his momentum is starting to falter as he finishes in 5th place, and yeah, he was very slow throughout that second stint. Sebastian Vettel in 6th, like I said. Schumacher, Heidfeld, Kubica passing us right at the end there, and we're in 10th, just ahead of Rubens Barrichello. It's either him or Kovalainen in 11th every race. Either him, Kovalainen, or Hulkenberg every race in 11th place. So close to those points, but thankfully we managed to stay ahead of him. Jarno Trulli, good performance from Lotus today, finishing in 12th. Hulkenberg 13th, Kovalainen 14th, so both the Williams and Lotus drivers right behind us at the end. Sebastian Buemi, he finishes in 15th. Felipe Massa again spinning at T1. Quite a lot of AI spinning today, bit weird to see, but good, it's refreshing. AI can make mistakes too. So yeah, Felipe Massa, one to forget for him, down in 16th. Vitantonio Liuzzi again, another spinner today. Both Force Indias struggling around this new track. Mark Webber, yeah, he's got to be furious. He has got to be furious with his team. They're completely throwing away his chances for this championship. And yeah, furious. 18th place for him. Adrian Sutil again, another spinner today. He's in 19th. Kobayashi down in 20th. Yamamoto 21st. And Degrassi on his return 22nd. And last is, wow, Chandok DNF'd. I thought as he was on the primes he was going to be a threat at the end of this race, but he DNF'd. So that makes it 4-2 to us in the rivalry. So we can draw it worse now in the rivalry with only 2 races to go. And Jaime Alguersuari getting a little bit of karma as he DNFs as well. Alright, let's have a look at the driver's standings now after today's race. Driver's standings are as follows. Fernando Alonso still maintains a lead, a 10-point lead, but now to Lewis Hamilton, who is only 10 points behind and is steaming his way up to the front of the standings. Mark Webber down to 4th now as both McLarens get ahead of him, and he's what? 26 points out from Alonso. So if Alonso beats him on track in Brazil, Webber will be out of the title fight. That is crazy. Feels like it's been between Alonso and Webber all season, and now Webber has a real chance of missing out on this title, basically through no fault of his own. And he's now only 8 points ahead of Rosberg. And today did confirm that Sebastian Vettel is now out of the title fight. Other notable things down the table: Schumacher breaks into the 100 club. We're getting close. We are very close behind Kobayashi and Liuzzi for 11th place. 2 points between the three of us. So all to play for in these last two races between us. Massive gap behind us to Alguersuari, and Nick Heidfeld goes up 4 places up to 20th after his 8th place finish today. In the constructors, no movements, but it is now a 59 point gap between McLaren and Red Bull. That feels like that is the biggest gap we've had so far this season. So McLaren definitely very close to this constructors title. They could wrap this up in Brazil. And Red Bull and Ferrari, only 1 point between them. No other movements in the standings. We are now 7 points behind Sauber. But yeah, we're 21 points ahead of Toro Rosso. So 8th place is looking pretty solid for us this season. It's very close still between Toro Rosso and Williams. And Sauber are not too far away. Well, Hamilton has won 3 of the last 5 races and is on a roll. Can anyone stop his momentum as we head to Brazil for the penultimate race of this 2010 season? It's been a cracking season so far, and I'm sure the end will be very worthwhile. Well, I'm really excited for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Even though I'm not involved in the title fight one bit, it's going to be really interesting to see what unfolds in Interlagos. Really, like, cult classic track, that one. So yeah, that's going to be a very good Grand Prix. And if you did enjoy today's race, please leave a like and subscribe if you would like to see what happened in this 2010 season. Alright, I'll see you guys in Interlagos next time. Goodbye.